Hello, hello. Welcome back to Worm Unlimited. In the last episode, we were flattening some ground so we could build a new house. I did take and work on my slopes, got them slanted away from me to where it doesn't look like I'm living in a walled in area now. But also, I want to show you something that everybody that plays Worm has done, or if you're going to play Worm, you will do. I mean, everybody has either done it or will do it. Now let's take a scenario. So you flattened out that area, you got all that slope fixed and everything. So you go up the top, see what it looks like, and you see this nice, looks fairly flat area. And you thought, I could put my vegetable garden up here. My fruit, my vegetables. So you come up, think, interesting. So you come up and you get a couple pieces off the road. Just a couple tiles off the road. I know a lot of you know where this is going. And you flatten a piece. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work good. I'm accessible to the road. I can come right in. I can work my garden, and you start leveling. And you level, and you level, and you've got a cliff edge over here, so you level all the way down to it, and you just keep leveling, and finally you think, this is a big area. I mean, the view is just beautiful. I can see it'd be better. Why don't I just make this big enough to put my house on? Maybe a couple outbuildings, just flatten it all out. Well, you start flattening, and you go, and you go, and you go. But you don't think that you're going to hit land that starts going up. I mean, that way looks great. But then you get over to here. And this land just starts going up and up and up. And you don't think about doing any measuring, seeing which way your borders are going or how high the borders are. And you think, well, I'm going to hit a low area and that'll take care of that. That'll get it back. Well, no. There is no land that goes flat or goes down over here. This is all higher ground, and it just keeps going up. And I've got all these trees over here, so yeah, you you're just gonna you're just gonna get worse and worse and worse, and then keep leveling, and you hit rock. Oh yeah, you hit rock. And you can't go any further because you have hit rock. So what do? Well, I can do the same thing that I did on the lower level. Go up, smooth these down some, where it'll look a lot better. A lot of people will rage quit, say that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. Uh, There's other people that will think about starting their game again. But you do that, you lose everything. You don't want to start over. But I mean, this slope here is 59 slopes up. Or you could try to put it back the way it was. And this is a lot of land to put back the way it was. And you have to remember that whenever you are raising dirt, especially when you have these high slopes like this, I mean, look at that, 61 slopes. It's going to take a lot of dirt to get that back into a good slope. And Wurm does, just like in real life, if you start piling dirt up on top of each other, like in each corner, you're going to lose dirt. It's going to run off. Just like if you took a shovel and started piling up dirt on top of each other, it's going to run down the sides. It basically does the same thing in Wurm. So it's really, really hard to put it back close to the way it was before you started. So one big word of advice. I mean, I'm going to fix this. I'll go up and I'll level, or I'll smooth out my slopes like I did on the lower level. I don't know if I'm going to build a house up here or whether I'm going to just go ahead and put my big garden area up here. I haven't decided yet. But we will be building a little house down on the bottom just to do it, so you won't have to wait for me to do whatever. I may go ahead and do the house here and do the landscaping further back. I mean, it really won't be that hard for me to do, but just be warned before you start doing all this flattening. I mean, look at all this flattened area. Before you do all this flattening, do some planning. Check your slopes carefully. Start at the highest point, which would have been back here at these trees, and work your way down and just see where is a good place to start flattening to where you don't end up with this mess. But I've got the road over there. Over here, let's see, I've got a lot of room up here. Over here, I can start a road down this way, and when I build my road across this way, they can run into each other. So I'll have a double way up here, which make it kind of neat. But I'll probably do it over here. But as you can see, over here, I've run, since this slope is really running, well, get my mouse going, this slope runs down really well, then I've pretty much run back into the slope so it's not real high again. But there is no, unless I go all the way through the trees, and that is a very long ways, and I don't want to flatten that far. So like I say, just use some thought. I started doing a little bit, and then I thought about this, so I decided, well, this is a good lesson for everybody, a good visual lesson. I mean, I could tell you how it will come out, but unless you see it, it's hard to imagine. I mean, I'll fix it to where it doesn't look too bad. I really will. But it looks horrible right now. And you can really, really get into a mess if you just start coming in and leveling and not paying attention to what you're doing. You can really get yourself in a mess. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my house up here. I've got plenty of room for some outbuildings and storage areas. I mean, it's got quite a bit of room up here. Down there, that is be perfect for my vegetable garden because I'll need to do some planting. And the view up here is just incredible. I mean, I've got a very, very nice view. So I think we're going to go ahead and build our house up here. And since the house is only a 4x3, it's not going to take up much of this area at all. I think I'm going to put it, well, how much space we got here? I don't want to get too close to that because I'm going to fix that. So let's see. Let's stand on this tile. Okay. Now I can go 3. So we're standing on this tile. So I can go 1, 2. So it'll go out that far. So I need to go back maybe another one. So I want a little road to go through there. So let's go back one more. Yeah. Okay, now let's look. One, two. Yeah, now that would be okay. Because I'm on here. Here's 1, 2, 3. So I'd have plenty of room in the front. And we'll go 4 this way. So yeah, I think this will work. I mean, I could put the house back here, but I want to take advantage of the views. So, we're going to activate our mallet. And I am going to go right click, plan building. Okay, there's the first one. I want to go 4 this way. Plan building, that's 2, 3. Because remember last time when we were checking out how big we would build, we found out we could do a bit 4x3. So 4. That's 1, 2, let's keep going. And we can go one more this way. I know, I'm sorry it's getting dark. I do have my light so it isn't ungodly dark, but if I waited till daylight it would be a couple hours from now, and I wanted to get this recording done. Okay, so there's a 4x3. I've got room back here where I can still work on these, plus I've got walkway back here. I can walk all the way around the building. I have plenty of room up here to where I can put just a little road through here to bring my cart through or whatever. I've got plenty of room to build some outbuildings over in different areas up here. So it's going to work okay. Like I say, I'll just have to really work on those slopes. But these slopes here, I can walk down that way. This, I may have to work on the slope a little bit going down. maybe not. I mean, I can walk up and down it, no problem. But mainly everything will be done. That's why I decided to flatten this here by the road. And that way I can have a road on one side, a road on the other, build a road on the other side, tie it in with the one below. I'll have roads everywhere. All right, so we've got our 4x3. We want to right click and we want to finalize build plan. I don't think I can add on any more to this building. I can try. All you have to do is just right click, plan building, and another one, if you could do it, another one of those squares would pop up. But it says, okay, add building. Okay, let's try. You want to right click, add to building. Instead of plan building, add to building. But it says you are not skilled enough, so I can't add another one. But that's how you add on to your building after you've built it. Your skill goes up, you want to add some more space to it. You just right click next to it and click add to building, and you'll get another one of these frames. Now you will get these boards, and you can always right click on the board and remove from plan. Now your initial building you can't, because it's all outside frames. If it's a wall, you cannot remove it. Inside walls, yes, but outside walls, no. All right, now we're going to need material. You just right click on this, and let's see what we want to build. Go to build. We can, with our mallet, we can build either a timber framed or we can build a wooden. Timber framed is okay, but I don't care for it. I like the wooden. It takes planks, yes, but, you know, I just like it. So I want to go with a wooden wall here. So I go down here where it says wooden wall, click on it. Now, to build it, it says you need a plank and you need large iron nails. So I've got to have planks and nails in my inventory. So let's go down and take a look at what we have. I know I've got a few iron nails and I should have a few planks. Not many, but I should have a few. So let's go down here and check our inventory, see what we've got. And when I was doing all of that digging, I guess I got rid of it. I had a supremely rare piece of dirt that I dug up. And it'll be a long time before I had to use for anything like that. Do we have any planks? Let's see. Yeah, I've got some planks. Not the best in the world, but I've got planks. Let's take 20 of them. Okay. Then if I've got any large nails, that'd be over here, in this small chest. It's where I keep my smalls. I do have a rare shaft over here that I'm hanging on to. Large nails. How many do I have? One. Alright. What do we need to make large nails? Let's find out. I know we'll need an iron lump. So let's go down here to our crafting. And people are always asking me the different ways to craft. There are multiple ways to do anything in this game. I mean, you can use this newfangled crafting window, or you can do it the old school way. That when we first started playing Wurm, we did not have this crafting window at all. We did not have that menu. What we would have to do, we'd have to right click on the ground, or we would have to like activate a small anvil, or no, that won't work. Let's activate the saw. All right, activate your saw. Then you would go down to say plank. You'd right click. Then you'd have to go down to create, and it would tell you everything you could make with that item. Very long, involved process. There was no search to tell you. You had to always use the Wurmpedia to tell you what ingredients you needed. So this is when they came out with this crafting menu. It's great, but it's a little bit hard to get used to once you're used to doing it the other way. But everything you do, there are multiple ways to get it done. You don't have to do it the same way. Now we want to look at nails, and we want to look at large nails. So we'll need a small anvil, and we'll need iron lumps. Okay. We do have a small anvil on us right here, but we're going to have to go up to the mine to work with the iron lumps. That's where our iron lumps are. So let's head up to the mine and look at my babies. They're not adolescent anymore. They're young. But they're getting bigger. They're starting to look like cows and bulls. And I did see a young horse when I was up here earlier. I hope it sticks around because I would love to add it to my collection. In fact, I was standing up here looking off that way and I saw it. So I'll have to go looking for it. I need a couple of horses or a couple bulls to pull my cart that I'm hopefully going to build fairly soon. You need a lot of material, and you need really need decent skills to build it. But let's get up here. Looks like the fire has gone out on my forge, so we'll have to relight it and probably have to reheat our lump. Of course, nothing is easy. Nothing is ever easy. I didn't come on and do any prep this morning. I just wanted to show you what could happen when you get carried away with leveling. No, it's still showing it's, well, maybe it's not. We'll check. Let's open it. Iron lumps. Oh, okay, so the forge is still working. Alright, that's good. Let's take this lump here and let's activate our small anvil. Let's go over to crafting. Let's put our small anvil in here. Let's put our iron lump up here. Now it will tell you what all can be made with a small anvil and an iron lump. And I am looking for large nails. Right there. Large nails. We got a 75% chance of doing it. And I am going to do 3 at a time because we're going to need a few of them. To keep that frame of the house up, we need to complete at least one wall. If we don't, it will disappear over time. Grab a swig of coffee there. Alright, how many nails do we have now? Wow, 2. Let's keep going. I may have to add another piece of wood to this too. Okay, lump contains too little material. Let's examine this. It says it'll burn for a long time. Burn steadily and burn for a long time. Okay. Let's open it and get out some more lumps. Let's go. 2, 3. Do 3 more. Just left click on the top one. Go down to how many you want. Hit shift. Left click down while holding your shift. And that will select, and that way they can all be moved at once instead of one at a time. Alright. Let's go back to working on getting some nails. So I'm going to need more than 3. And look how many times it is not making, that I have failed making it. And I'm at a 75% chance of making these nails. Out of 3 tries, I got 1. So yeah, even though you have a fairly high chance of succeeding in making it, you're still going to fail some. But the lower chance you have, percentage-wise, the more you'll fail. But don't worry about it. Your skill is still going up. My skill in blacksmithing is going up. So even the fails are good for something. Okay, we're up to 10 nails. Let's get a few more and then we'll go build a few walls. I may have to come back and make some more nails. May have to make some more planks. Excuse me. Feel like I've got a frog in my throat. Alright, we have 12. Yeah, we have 12 lumps. So, let's drop this lump. Let's put it back in here so it'll stay hot. Let's drop our anvil. I don't like to leave them in there. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but I don't like leaving them in there. So, let's go down and see what we can do. Whoop, missed my road. Your mouse will act kind of wonky in this game, but it's just part of it. Well, we're coming up to our mess. Oh, that looks bad. Alright, so the first thing we're working on building is this wall. Okay. You can either right click and add to crafting window, or you can just build. And for easy for you guys to see it, let's do it this way. Let's add our mallet up here. Okay. And we want the wooden wall. So we want, see if I can remember how to do this. Let's activate planks. Turn this back down to 1. And I start to build a lamp wall. It takes your nails and your planks out of your inventory to build it. I still need 19 more planks, and I've got 19 more planks. So, continue. How many nails did it take? That only used one large nail, so that's not bad. Okay. I'm going to speed this up to 3 for time's sake. So we'll just get these planks in place. And if you didn't want to stand here and actually build a wall, you can always use your handy dandy GM wand and build it instantly, but what's the fun in that? There's some things you just like doing yourself. Okay, 15 more planks to go. Let's keep going. Get this wall up. And once you get the wall up, then you don't have to build the whole thing in one go. I mean, if it takes you, a come back, put a wall in once in a while. You just want to get a house up because that tent that you're living in will decay. Since it's on my property, it probably won't now, but if you're just sitting on a piece of land that you don't own, that tent will decay. And pretty soon, everything that's in that tent will start to decay. So you'll lose all the food you have in it, all the seeds, all the, everything that's in that tent. Plus the tent will disappear, rot away, and you're left without a place to stay. And the tent is basically used as a beginning spawn point. If you die, that's your spawn point. Now that we have our settlement set up, that token is our spawn point. So we don't really need the tent, so we might as well work on this. And we'll get this, probably end the video once I get this wall built, because it will take a little while to build. And in between videos, I will do something with that wall of dirt behind the house. Yeah. But at least we've got a start on building the house. And we want to get our field or our vegetable garden going. So we'll have a steady supply of food coming in. We're going to have to stop and rest. And it takes a long time to put one plank in, especially when, let's stop. Okay. Now, you can always hit escape to stop whatever you're doing. I need to let our stamina build back up. And I also need to go up here, one of my tools, I need to right click. Whoop. I need to go to, since I'm getting low on food, right click on my, activate my ebony wand, go down here to something. I go over to item, refresh, and that'll fill my food and water and everything up. I'm just doing that because I don't really want to take time to do fishing, and I haven't got a garden going yet, so I don't really want to forage right now. I just don't have time. I'm just repairing right now. You just click on the item, or right click, go down to repair, and it will repair it. As you can tell, see, the quality is going down. My mallet is at 1005. My carving knife, I've used a lot. Quality on it is 976 instead of 10 now. So, yeah, it does make a mess. Alright. Let's continue on this. We've got 11 more planks to put in. But as you use an item, it will become damaged. As you can see, it's this yellow. It's damaged. And as it is damaged, and as you repair, the quality on your items will go down. Your beginner tools that you start with cannot be improved. Your quality level cannot be improved upon. So eventually you're going to have to start making your own tools and improving them And hopefully you'll get them improved enough to where they're going to last a while. So just remember, every time you use something, hit repair. Okay, 8 more planks to go. And as you notice, whenever my stamina and my food and water levels and everything went down, the building on this slowed down to almost nothing. I mean, I was still hammering at it, but I wasn't getting anywhere. So make sure that your stamina and your food and water and everything is good before you try to do something like this. You need to keep that stamina good. Okay, wait for our stamina to come back up. 5 more planks to go. We're getting there. We'll have our first wall up. But if you get a chance, go on to the Wurm Unlimited discussions on Steam and look at their screenshots. It will show you some of the amazing building that people do. It'll show a lot of the creatures that I hopefully don't have on this world, because I'm sure not ready for them. I want to live for a while. So, yeah. But if you get a chance, do that. Just look and see what people have done or doing. A lot of the pictures are really, or the shots are old, but it still can be done. And if you look at them close, it might give you some ideas. But I mean, there's some amazing things that has been done. All right, there is our first wall. Let's get back here so we can admire it. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That is our very first wall. And it used every plank we had. So you figure on 20 planks per wooden wall. Timber framed. I'm just not a fan of the timber frame. But you can build in stone. You can build in marble. You can build in... Let's see. Let me get my ebony wand out. Okay, go down here to build. I can build in marble. There's arches. There's a T arch. Arch right, arch left. Door. Double door. An oriel. Portcullis. Wall barred. A window. It's a wide window, or you can go with a narrow window. You got plain stone the same way. Pottery, rounded stone, sandstone, slate, brick, stone bricks, timber, and then the wooden that we are building in. The only thing you need to watch is whenever you decide to build a roof, or whenever you go to put a roof over your house, if you're going 1 story, 2 stories, or whatever, when you go to put on a roof, be careful and try not, the thatched roof looks cool. You really have to hunt to find the materials to build it, but rain does come through it. Any of the other roofs, rain does not come through. Let me look real quick, see if that horsey's still over here. Is that it down there? That looks like a cow. But I was looking over here and I saw yeah, that's a young brown cow. I may have to get that. But I was looking for the horse. Is that a horse? Oh, I got a dead chicken down here. Let's go down here and butcher it. The only thing I can use is carving knife since I don't have. Where did it go? Where did it go? Did it disappear? Let's get back up here on the slope. I know, folks, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. And it is time to end. That it? Yeah, that's it there. So let's go directly at it this time, so I don't lose it again. Because it isn't very big. There it is. We got a dead chicken. So you right click on it. And let's see. Can you use a carving knife on it? I don't remember. Butcher. Right click. Hit butcher. We're butchering it. As you start to butcher the corpse of the aged hen, you produce a meat. We don't get any fat. We get a feather. I didn't get a feather that time. I didn't get a feather that time. So what did I get? Doesn't look like I got anything. Well, what have I got here? Let's take. Let's open it up. There we go. Now we've got meat and we got a feather. So what I'm going to do is I am going to run it over here to my tent. And we will be cooking with it eventually. I need to get a food storage bin built. It's just like the bulk storage bin, but it's for food. That way your food won't go bad. It'll last forever as long as it's in there. So we really need to get a food storage bin built. Let's open that up. Let's put our meat in there. And I'm going to put my feather over here in my small box, small chest. Or it's a large chest, but it's small. Let's put our feather over here. And the corpse, I don't know if we can sell it or not. Let's go over to our token and see. On regular multiplayer servers, you can sell corpses. That's how you make money, is by selling your different corpses. Find our token stone. I do need to build a road up to it so I won't lose it. It's here somewhere. That it over here. A cow. I think, oh, there it is. It's up. I think it's up here on this ridge. Because up here is eventually where my town is going to be. Or all through here, we're going to build a town. So there's a token stone, or a token. This is the center of our, basically the center of our settlement. Alright, let's do like that. Right click on this. We'll click sell. Okay, I got 11 irons for that chicken. Of course, we don't have anything to spend money on right now, but later on we'll spawn in a trader and we can buy things from them. But we sold that carcass of that hen for 11 irons, which isn't too shabby. And I'm going to deposit those irons into the bank. Manage. And where is my irons? Or did it? I guess it went, okay. It went directly into your bank account. Okay. How much we got in our bank? Bank. Withdraw money. How much does it show? You may withdraw up to 11 irons. So the 11 irons is in there. What do we got here? Aged brown cow. I wish I'd found that horse. It was a young horse. I could figure out where it went. But anyway, I don't know where that boar went either. Maybe it moved off to a different area. But anyway, I think this is where we're going to leave it today. At least we got a wall made. And is that the horse? We got a wall made. What is that? Oh, chicken. Yep, there goes the timer. Okay. It's going to have to stop for today. At least we got the wall made on our house. I showed you some do's and don'ts when it comes to the leveling. We butchered and sold an old chicken, so it wasn't a total loss. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Show you liked it. It does help the channel a little bit. If you want to see more of Wurm Unlimited or my other series that I'm doing, The Infected, I will have another series starting up soon. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be yet, but hopefully I'm I've got 2 or 3 I'm thinking about. But hit that uh, subscribe button if you want to see when the next video is coming up. Hit that notification bell. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.